Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? And welcome back to the episode of Off. I'm your host, Slam the Bookie. These are my co-hosts, Alpha Picks, and Alpha.
What did you just call me?
I'm so used. Alpha Dog Bets and Hefe Picks. I'm tripping. Dude, Alpha, you're normally in the second screen.
Let's be real here. You moved here, so you deal with it. You made the move.
Hey, guys, coming live. This is Hefe Dog Bets.
Let's redo that. All right, boys. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Sam the Bookie. These are my co-hosts, Alpha Dog Bets and Hefe Picks. Man, how we doing today, boys?
Good. Another day to talk shop with the boys. Glad to be back. This feels better, right? This feels better. Hefe, how are you, my friend?
Doing good, man. I mean, big NBA slate tonight, guys. Big. Lots of games, lots of lines. We're going to go through yesterday's games really fast and get right into the slate tonight. Slam, take it away. Let's rock and roll.
Yes, sir, man. Before we jump into our show, big shout out to Peter Wage, as always, man. If you guys haven't already, make sure to give him a follow on Twitter, guys. He is the best in the business. Let's jump to a quick recap, guys. We're going to talk about Steph Curry and his accomplishments yesterday. Round of applause, guys, for Curry breaking the record, man. Good shit. We all knew it was coming in the first quarter. Man, impressive. I want to ask y'all guys a question, man. Do you think anyone in this league will break that record right now? Hefe, do you have anything?
Yeah, I actually got two players. One is going to be a very, maybe somebody you're not thinking of right now because of circumstances, and that's a teammate of Steph's. It's Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson can come back, and people have to remember, Klay Thompson is one of the best, most efficient three-point shooters ever in the history of the league in terms of shots versus dribbles, right? This is a guy who scored 60 points in a game on 11 dribbles. Catch and shoot God. The other one that I'm thinking about is honestly Trae Young, because he's so young, because he shoots three-pointers at the highest clip, and I think that he probably has the best chance to catch Steph. But the problem is, Steph is going to set this record far, far, far from what it is right now. Alpha, anybody?
Yeah, I agree with you. The only person who is kind of hitting threes at an insane rate is Duncan Robinson. You don't think of a player like Duncan Robinson, but he's the fastest to, 150 or 300 threes. I don't think anyone has a chance to catch Steph at all. But the pace Duncan Robinson is going at, it's impressive. He's the fastest to do it, so you can't not put him in the conversation. But no one's catching Steph. It's a great record, a big night, and he did it in the Garden, which was awesome to see. Even as a Knicks fan, good to see.
Yeah, man. I think I saw a podcast or an interview Draymond Green did, and he even said that in 6 or 7 years, someone's going to break this record, man, because Steph Curry didn't start shooting a lot of threes like his beginning of the season, whenever he started, right? But now you got guys kind of shooting threes like their rookie year, their beginning of the year. Trae Young, he's bound to break that record, man, depending on how injury goes and how long he plays.
Remember, man, longevity and being relevant in this league and being able to play well into your 30s is what beating this record is going to take. Steph isn't retiring next year. He is going to keep making threes for a while. And while Trae Young is definitely maybe not even in his prime yet, and he's very young, he's going to have to make threes at a crazy clip for a solid 10 years, because going back to what you said, Steph got drafted in 2010 and really didn't become the player that we know until 5 years into his career. But let's keep it moving, guys. Let's break down a game or two from yesterday. I know Alpha was really big on that Raptors-Nets game. A bunch of props. Alpha, how'd that game go for you?
That was a perfect game for me, guys. We cashed our POD streak. So in December, we moved 13-1. Yes, we hit the Raptors +5. We also hit both props we gave out on the show yesterday for the game. Scotty Barnes over 7.5 rebounds. We got that at plus money. And Nicholas Claxton hitting his prop of 6.5 rebounds. So we cashed all three we gave out. It was a good game for me. Hefe, what did you have in this one?
Raptors +5. Was a little worried when the game went into overtime because the saying dogs die in overtime. But FVV came through with a beautiful 3-point shot over stretched arms. And at that point, too little time. And the Nets ended up only winning the game by a few points. And the Raptors covered. And for all of us Raptors +5 bettors, cha-ching, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. I think all of us gave out Raptors +5. I think that was way before they announced, harden out and stuff. So that line dropped to
yeah,
plus.
It got crazy there, close.
I think if you got +4, you would have cashed too, because I think that's what it closed.
Yeah, they
at.
did. They did cash.
But anyways, man, I doubled down second half. It was good value there, and then they went out third quarter. I kind of stopped watching it. I turned it back on. It was in overtime, and I was like, "What the hell is going on right now?" But yeah, man, big shot by Fred over there, and that was a good game, surprisingly.
Good win for the Nets. We have to also give the
sure.
Nets their credit, guys. They had an 8-man roster. They were playing guys I've never heard of. David, Duke, Dayron, something. They had all these guys I've never seen. They were putting in a great performance. Good win for that Nets team. But yet again, guys, as we said, they did not cover the spread again at home. They're the worst in the league. They're now 3-10 ATS at home, so something to monitor.
What's a crazy trend right now? I think I saw one when Joe Harris was out. They're like 2-12 right now. I think he's been out for 13, 14 games.
Wow.
I mean, they've only covered 3 games anyway, so it's not like they're really getting too many covers at home, with or without.
I don't know. I just noticed that trend, so I was like, interesting. But
for sure,
all right, boys, we got to wrap up this recap because we got a big slate, guys.
Let's do it, boys.
NBA breakdown. If you guys are watching, please retweet, comment your favorite games of the day. We are breaking down games right now. Let's jump right into the first game. We're going to do this one, Hawks versus the Orlando Magic. Hawks are -8 on the road today. They have lost 2 games straight, fourth quarter chokes in both games. They are not playing well, man. And I think this line's a little sus to me. But for me, I think the Hawks get it done here, man. What do you guys think, Alpha? What do you think, man?
So this one, guys, with so many games on the slate, I'm not going to waste your time. You don't know what you're getting out of the Magic. They're all young players. They're inconsistent, and inconsistent is the biggest word for the Hawks right now. Every game has been a fourth quarter collapse. So for me, guys, there's better options on the slate. Hefe, do you have any action on this one?
Let me tell you guys something. You took the words out of my mouth. First of all, I'm not backing the Hawks anymore. These guys score 7 points every fourth quarter. It's unbelievable. Somebody has to remind them that there's 4 quarters in a basketball game. I cannot stand watching them play in the fourth quarter anymore. I'm not on this game, and quite honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if Orlando covered. But let me just give a big statement over all these games today. Over the last 2 days, we have seen more positive tests and more COVID protocols in the NBA than I think we've ever seen. Guys,
Correct.
Wait to place your wagers today. Please. I know it's rough and we always want to beat the line, but I mean, yesterday's a great example, right? And we got lucky yesterday with taking the Raptors as early as we did. But then imagine if you're a Nets backer and you lose out on all those points when Harden gets out. Just be patient. You already know some big players are not playing tonight, like Antetokounmpo for the Bucks, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's just my big statement overall tonight on the NBA is just be patient, guys, because for some reason, the NBA lets you know like 7 minutes before tip-off that somebody's out, which I think is ridiculous. But regardless, this Hawks-Orlando game, staying away. I actually lean Orlando because of the Hawks' inconsistencies late in the game. How about you, Slam?
Man, I'm staying away from this game, man. If you do like this game, guys, I would take the first half Hawks, if anything, man. Their second half has just been not good at all, man. This line is a little sus to me. I think it's a little small, but I mean, again, the Magics are so inconsistent. They'll show up one game and then they'll just not show up at all. But I'm off that game. Let's jump right into our next game, guys. We have a lot to go over today. If you guys are watching, please retweet, comment, and comment your favorite game of the day.
I love this game.
Rockets versus the Cavaliers. Line sitting at -9.5. Man, I have never seen Cavaliers favored by 9.5 yet this season. And I think Rockets are without Christian Wood today. Yes. So, I mean, that might cause some issues for the Rockets there, man.
Ding, ding, ding.
Since you love this game, break it down for us, man.
Guys, this is simple. The Cavaliers, we just spoke about this yesterday, are no longer pretenders, are no longer, oh my God, we're so shocked that they're favorites tonight. They are a real team that are playing a different style of basketball than anybody else in the league. And their rebounding, their pace of play, and their consistency, which is something I never thought I'd say about the Cavaliers, is getting them victories day in, day out, guys. I love the Cavs in this spot. Give me the 9.5. I know the Rockets have actually been really good covering machines, and I've actually been on the opposite side just a couple days ago when I took them against the Hawks. But the Cavaliers are not the Hawks. The Cavaliers are actually one of the best fourth quarter teams in the league. And 9.5 points versus an undermanned Rockets team, like you said, Slam. I'm taking the Cavs minus 9.5 here. I love this play. It might even be on my best bets.
For
Alpha,
sure,
you
for
on it?
sure. Yeah, I agree with you here, man. The Cavs have been unstoppable, and they play a full game. There's 2 minutes left. These guys aren't slowing down. They're not, killing the clock. They're still playing to the final whistle, which helps with covering. So give me the Cavs by the 9.5. I think it's a good spot for them again tonight. Slam, do you have any action in this one?
I mean, why not at this point, man? Just fucking ride that wave until it ends, man. At this point, the Cavs are hot, man. They covered every single game. At this point, just why not just ride them, man, until it stops, man.
Remember, Gordon's out today too. We had a good comment in the chat. Gordon is out as well tonight for the Rockets. So
yeah,
crazy tonight.
Yeah. So I mean, the Cavs are just great defensively, man. They control pace of game. They play. They control pace of game from the beginning to the end. Great first quarter defensive team. Number 1 in the league, man. So, I mean, I think if the Rockets do well, they got to start fast. You got to start fast against this team.
Great point. Let me add something onto that. The Cavaliers are not the team that you're going to make a run on down double digits. To beat the Cavs, you have to be in the game the whole game.
Exactly. But man, I lean Cavs in here, but I'm off this game as well. But Hefe, are you on the Cavs?
I am. It's a play for me. minus 9.5.
All right, boys. Let's jump right into the next game, man. Heat versus the 76ers. All right. 76ers are laying a -7, guys.
Can I ask Alpha a question before
go ahead.
to get this game started?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alpha, who the hell is going to get a rebound on the Heat tonight?
Oh, they have Dedmond and nobody else tonight. They're going to be so short going up against Embiid. They're really going to struggle. The only question is Embiid going to go? He's still questionable. I think he goes tonight, and I think there's a lot of advantages about Embiid. I'll let you take your pick from here, then I'll go over mine. I do have a player prop in this game, guys.
I don't have an official play on this game. I lean the 76ers only because I've yet to see the Heat be able to play a game versus a team that has a dominant inside presence and win. They cannot rebound the ball. And that's a big problem to have. I don't have an official play on this game. I'm leaning towards the 76ers because of what I just said. But the Heat got to figure this out ASAP. Too many shooters, not enough rebounders. Slam.
For sure.
Man, both these teams are just up and down, man. Inconsistent. Heat are on the road again. Now they're playing in Philadelphia. -7 is a lot to cover here for the 76ers, man. I think the value is on the Heat with +7. I would wait close to the game time, man. You don't know the status on Embiid yet. Could be out, but I think he's playing tonight.
I think he is too.
But I don't know. I think it's too late to back the 76ers at this point. I think the value is there with the Heat plus
that's
the
a good
7
point.
in my opinion. But I'm off this game, guys. There's millions of other games out there, guys. Don't waste your time on this play.
Well, wait a second.
Wait, you got to get my prop here, man. You got to get my player prop on the game.
Go ahead.
Whoa. All right, boys. I'm taking Joel Embiid over 24.5 points in his last 4. In his last 5 games, 4 of them have gone over that total. He is going to dominate inside. They only have Dedmon. He cannot get into foul trouble. They're going to try PJ Tucker on him. They're going to try a lot of different things. Should not work tonight. Embiid should have a monster game. I don't love any side in this game or the total, but like I said, that Embiid over 24.5 is definitely a play I like.
Cool, man. Let's jump right into our next game. Moving right along, boys. We got a lot to go over still. If you guys are tuning in, thank you so much. Hit that like button, retweet. All right, Lakers versus the Mavs. The Lakers are -2 on the road, guys. Looking at this head-to-head matchup as recent, the Mavs have won the last 2 meetings here. So I see potential double revenge spot here for the Lakers. I think that's why they're -2 on the road here. But again, this is a hard play, man. The Mavs have actually been playing pretty well. Won yesterday against the Hornets.
Yep.
Kind of blew them out. So I'm not worried about any fatigue or anything there.
It was 2 days ago, right? That wasn't yesterday, was it?
Oh yeah, Monday.
2 days ago, yes.
But they blew them out. Now they're back up. They're still at home. I'm not worried about any fatigue here, man. I honestly, I would lean Mavs in this spot. Hefe, what's your take on this game?
I'm there with you. I'm not on this game because I think this is the definition of a toss-up. and a little bit of a stinky line, I'm leaning the Mavericks. It's just a lean. I can absolutely see LeBron having a great game. I know there's no Luka for the Mavericks, but that hasn't really been a problem for them in the last 4 games. They've won 3 out of the last 4. This is going to come down to Anthony Davis. He is shooting horrendously from 3-point range, guys. Do you know what he's shooting on the season? 19%.
I don't know the number.
19% from 3-point range.
Bro.
What if I told you Westbrook is shooting 33%? How is that possible?
For sure.
Anthony Davis has to take over tonight. He's a better player than Kristaps, and he has to assert his dominance. If he does that, the Lakers win. I lean the Mavericks for something in my gut, but no official play. Alpha, I can tell you're on the Lakers, so please give the people the reason.
Guys, POD streak 13-1 on the line tonight. We're moving to 14-1 on the Lakers money line. They have all big 3 guys looking probable to go tonight. Dallas missing Luka. I know it's in Dallas, but the best part of Dallas's offense tonight needs to be Kristaps Porzingis. He needs to have a monster game. Who's going to be on Kristaps Porzingis? Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, phenomenal defender. He can get out there, cover him on the perimeter, and I think the matchup is perfect for the Lakers tonight. Give me the money line. It's the POD. Slam, you said you're on the Mavs? Do you want to make this a cluck bet? You're always afraid of these cluck bets, Slam.
You know, I'm off the Mavs.
Here we go.
I'm scared.
Okay.
PODs are hot. I'm staying away, Alpha. You got this, man. You guys, Alpha's hot right now.
Lakers
man.
to the
Lakers
bank.
money line.
Let's get
I'm
it.
off this.
I
play.
just want to let you know. I also am not on this game. I just lean the Mavericks. I'm not on this game. Quick little note, just saw it flash around my screen. Not big news, but maybe something to watch. I see Marvin Bagley Jr. out tonight for COVID protocols.
Ooh.
So that's the late game.
Trigger down effect.
That could be an issue for other Kings players. So this is kind of what I was saying a little bit ago, right? Now you see one, you might see more. So be careful if you're a Kings backer tonight.
Yeah, Slam, hold on. I'm reading in the comments here, Slam. People are calling you out like crazy, saying Slam scared to cluck. Slam don't even know how to cluck. Slam's afraid of the Lakers. It's just pouring on right now. Slam, what are you going to say to your fans out there?
Jeez, I got some hate. Shit. Yeah, I want to cluck or what? I got the Mavs. Fuck it. Head to head.
It's on. It is on. Done. We are in. And Bowman is pumped. Our boy.
I'm taking Mavs plus the 2 though.
Whatever.
Yeah, money line.
Fine. It's like
what do you got?
Double digits.
-2.
It's I have a money line. They're winning by double digits. We'll revisit this tomorrow. You could have your little 2 points.
Right.
That's completely fine.
All right. Save this. Screenshot this, boys. Got the Mavs plus the 2 tonight. All right, guys.
What's next? Next?
Pacers versus the Bucks. Line is sitting at Pacers -2 on the road today. I think Giannis is out. Middleton is out. A couple guys out for the Bucks. Everybody's out, man. But in the NBA, I wouldn't even. It's kind of when people are out, man. Teams play better. Everyone knows that. So, like I said on Monday, the Pacers are one of the best first half teams. Right? They can score in the first half, but in the second half, they're one of the worst. Guys, I like first half Pacers in this spot. I think they come out hot. That option. But I'm off this game because I know the Bucks are due for a bounce back after that terrible game against the Celtics there. Yep. Even without Giannis, I think they have players that are dogs and that will step up. So in this spot, I lean first half Pacers just because how well they've been playing in the first half. But that's me.
I like that angle.
Cool. Alpha, so are you on first half Pacers with me or what?
I am on nothing in this game, guys. Huge slate, like I said. Pick and choose our spots. This isn't one for me. I won't waste anyone's time.
BBB's actually calling me.
BBB, our resident Pacer fan.
That's cool. Decline that call. You want to know why we're declining that call?
What's up?
No.
Take Pacers.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
BBB just said take Pacers. Don't max play.
Got it. End that phone call right now. You want to know why? Yeah. Because I'm going with the freaking Milwaukee Bucks tonight. Give me the money line plus 110. No Antetokounmpo. No Middleton. I love the Bucks tonight. Give me a little Drew Holiday. Give me a little Grayson.
No money Bucks.
Who's the starting? Who's the starting
money
lineup?
Bucks?
Who's the starting lineup?
We got Crazy Eyes Bobby P. Don't hate. We got Drew Holiday. Don't hate. Grayson Allen. Don't hate. Jordan Nwora. Patty Connaughton. And let's not forget, they have another Antetokounmpo. And tonight is going to be a party.
Well, let's go on to the next game before we waste anyone else's time with this.
I'm serious. I'm taking the Bucks.
Are you really?
There
You're
you
really
have it.
taking the Bucks.
Hefe is
I
on
thought
the
you were
Bucks,
kidding.
guys.
Nope.
But I lean the first half Pacers. I think they come out hot and then choke it away in the second half, as they always do. All right, guys, let's jump right into the next one. Hornets versus the Spurs. The Spurs.
Hold on. BBB in the chat. BBB, our resident weekly guest, saying fading the Pacers. Bold move. He said Alizé Johnson is going to have a monster game. I know Alizé Johnson is out. He's out in COVID protocols, but he is there in spirit. Alizé Johnson.
Yeah, man. Shout out to our homie BBC. Thank you for tuning in, man. All right. All right, man. Let's jump right into the next one, man, before we run out of time here. Hornets versus Spurs. Spurs are
I think you just killed all the time.
Yeah, I know. Spurs are -3.5 at home, man. What are we taking here? Hornets are off a really bad loss against the Mavericks. Expect a bounce back here against the Spurs team, that is kind of just all right on defense, but they've been playing great offensively at home. Hefe, I'm gonna jump to you first. I know you like the Spurs and Murray in the spot.
I'm leaning the Spurs in this game. I like the way that they play. I like their pace. They force you to slow down, and the Hornets do not play that way. I think the Spurs are going to force the Hornets to slow down their pace of play, bringing them a better pace of basketball for them. I see the Spurs playing efficient basketball tonight. At the end of the day, the Hornets are up and down. They are a roller coaster of a team. I think this is a bad matchup for them. I'll take the Spurs. And you have actually a great stat about the Hornets and the Spurs first half or second half, Slam, if you want to share with the people you were sharing with us in the pre-show.
Yeah, man. So I actually might take first half Spurs. I like first half just because the Spurs first quarter, they're number 1 defensively in the league. Oh, actually number 3. All right, number 3, but they're top. And the Hornets are bottom. They're one of the worst teams in the league first quarter. And then the Spurs are actually the worst in the league in the second quarter defensively. So I like the Spurs to come out hot and kind of choke it away near the second half, because the Hornets are actually a really good second half team, surprisingly.
Yep.
But I just think the Hornets bounce back here, and I think there is a little value with the +3 here.
I like it. My take on this one, guys. I like the over. Yet again, they're still going to be missing players from the Hornets, and they are playing run and gun basketball right now. They're playing no defense at all, and they're hitting their shots. We talk about it all the time with them, and the overs keep staying in the mid-20s. I'm going to ride that train till the train stops rolling. Give me the over 225, guys, and I think we're going to get that one too.
I like that.
Yes, sir. Let's move right along, guys, because we're running out of time here. I love this spot right here for this one team. They've been kind of screwing us the past 10 games, but they're due. And today is the day. Wizards versus the Kings. The line is -2.5 Wizards, man. I love the Wizards in the spot. You know, you could ask me, dude, Chris, like, Slam, why do you like the Wizards, man? They've been playing terrible. You know, like, I can't answer that, because I just think, the Wizards got to turn it around at some point, right?
They're too talented to be playing like this.
And the Kings are just a perfect team to turn it around here, boys. So I like the Wizards as favorites on the road, -2.5. That's one of my official plays today, man. Hefe, are you with me or not?
I am right there with you. Perfect bounce back spot for the Wizards to play a Kings team that we just spoke about might be having a mini little COVID outbreak. I got the Wizards money line here at -140, and I feel totally comfortable letting everybody know right now this will be one of my best bets of the night. That's how much I am behind DC tonight. Alpha, I know you're not on this game, but at least
I'm not. I was going to say, let me get to it. Pulling for the boys. Let's get the OTB record up for tomorrow's show. Let's go, Wizards. No play for me, guys. We got 5 minutes left. We have a few more games to cover. Let's keep it rolling.
All right. Actually, let's jump right into this game. One of our last play of the day.
It is last
versus, Clippers versus the Jazz. Line sitting at -9.5 Jazz. The Jazz are a great home team, man.
Yep.
Is PG back? I honestly didn't check that.
Right now, it hasn't listed as out, but I don't know how.
I mean, was he out for COVID? So he's going to be out. Oh, he wasn't? Okay.
He's an injury.
Again, guys, I would just wait closer and see if PG is playing or not. Not like it really matters at this point. But the Jazz are a great home team here, man. And, once they get on that run, they get on a fat run, right? And they can blow out the Clippers in a matter of seconds. So I mean, for me, I leaned here to the over. I just like the Jazz at home. I think they put up.
I like your play.
I think Clippers would have to put up some points here to keep up with the Jazz here. But that's not my official play. I just lean the over in this situation. Alpha.
Very nice. I have an official play. It's the Jazz minus 9.5. And let's rock and roll. They're blowing everyone out. They're one of the best teams in the league at home. Donovan Mitchell's been putting up points. Rudy Gobert can't get around him on defense. Can't stop him on offense right now. They're doing it all. Mm-hmm. And who's that? Clarkson's been coming off the bench strong as well, man. Give me them. Give me them by 9.5. I think the Jazz take this one pretty easily. Hef, you got something.
I'm with you. I'm totally with you. I mean, they won their last 3 games. One game by 32, the other game by 24, the other game by 25. They are absolutely all on the road, by the way. They are absolutely crushing teams. I love the Jazz minus 9.5 tonight. I think it's a good play. And the Jazz are just one of those teams that they play complete team basketball. One of those teams that you could feel comfortable backing. Yep.
Exactly what our New York Knicks don't know how to do. But I digress.
You know what's crazy is the last 4 meetings the Clippers have won outright. That's crazy.
But they've also had their players for those games. They're pretty bare tonight.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, let's jump right into our last segment here, Alpha.
All right, guys. Let's jump into best bets. Wade to LeBron. Speaking about LeBron, we're taking the Lakers money line, guys. POD streak on the line. OTB play number 1 on the line. Let's cash that. Play number 2, guys. Jazz minus 9.5. Just went over those reasons. Play 3 is going to be our prop play, guys. Embiid over 24.5 points. F.A., what you got for the people?
All right. Play number 1, Cavs minus 9.5. Let's not overcomplicate things. The Cavaliers are the best against the spread team in the league, one of the best defensive teams, and one of the best fourth quarter teams in the league. We're backing the Cavs minus 9.5 as our first play. Second play, Wizards money line. Big bounce back spot for them against a Sacramento Kings team that might be a little shorthanded. And lastly, I'm going to take a team and a game that we haven't spoke about yet. So I'm going to take just 30 seconds to speak about it. I'm taking the Grizzlies money line tonight at minus 140. The Grizzlies are visiting the Portland Trailblazers, who had an overtime loss last night to the Phoenix Suns. They should have had that game, guys. They should have had it in regulation. Dame Lillard didn't really know what he was doing on that last play. He was just searching for the foul. I love this Grizzlies team, man. They grit, they grind, and I believe tonight they'll grind out a W, and that's why I'm backing them. Slam, tell the people what you got.
All right, man. So first play of the night, I'm taking Mavs plus the 2. That is a clutch.
Whoa!
Bet. What?
Faded me. Let's go.
Clutch bet.
Challenging.
Mavs plus the 2. Then we're gonna jump right into the Spurs game. I'm taking first half Spurs minus the 1.5. You can take money line if you like, but I like the Spurs to get it done in the first half. And I like Wizards money line. They should roll against the Kings here in a kind of a must-win situation here, man. And I think they should win against the Kings, no problem. That's it, guys. You guys got anything else, man, before we wrap this thing up?
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thank you again, boys. And then shout out to Pure Wage once again. If you haven't, follow the guy on Twitter. Make sure you follow him. Send him a DM. Tell him you want him to help you out or something. He is the best in the business.
Don't be scared to take the Timberwolves tonight at Denver. Sneaky good spot for the T-Wolves.
I don't know about that, dude.
Be back tomorrow, guys.
T-Wolves are bad, bro.
Come back to see Slam cluck tomorrow. That's all you got to know. All you got to know, Slam is clucking tomorrow. Let's go, Lakers. Enjoy your night, guys. Thank you to Pure Wage.